you hear my voice? Okay. So if, please mention whether my voice is hearing to all of us. So let's welcome to this channel. This is the episode number 24 of today's satsang. In previous satsang we discussed about universe and vision. So in that we discussed about many, what is a vision, what is the universe, that and all. We discussed in yesterday's day before yesterday's satsang. But today's satsang we will going to discuss Jagannath Puri, so from the book of In Quest of God. In Quest of God book we will going to discuss in today's satsang. So let's go into the satsang. So in Quest of God, previous chapter we discussed about a very kind policeman. So in that Swami Ramdas Guruji shared a beautiful experience of God experience while traveling in the thing. So that and all we discussed in previous satsang. Kind policeman chapter. So today is another chapter called as Jagannath Puri. Let's discuss. So Jagannath Puri, I am asking one question to all. So was share your experience on travel to Jagannath Puri. How it looks like, because I didn't travel to Jagannath Puri. I didn't even travel and see North India also. So that's why I asked this question. Because Jagannath Puri is near to Uttar Pradesh, I think so. Uttar Pradesh or North India. So it's near to Delhi and it's near to Uttar Pradesh, I think so. So Jagannath Puri, I think the rivers, the land and the water are very, very pure. Someone says, that's why I'm telling this, okay. So Jagannath Puri, superb place. It comes near Kashi, Varanasi, Gaya, and near to Ayodhya. Ayodhya to Jagannath Puri is some far, I think so. I don't know exactly, but it looks really far from that place, okay. So Jagannath Puri, let's discuss. The train rode on. Jagannath Puri was reached in the evening. So now the train rode on. Jagannath Puri was reached in the evening. The night was spent on the veranda of Dharmasala. The cold air was also very great. The cold air was also very great. So now Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram reached Jagannath Puri. That time in those years and all, there was no any hotels, okay. There was no any hotels, there was no any lodge, there was no any staying accommodation. In those years, 18th century and all, Jagannath, assume that how Jagannath Puri looks like. Now Jagannath Puri was fully developed, okay. In 18th century and if you assume that how Jagannath Puri will be, Jagannath Puri place will be assumed, okay. So now if you go to Sriradi, if you go to Kashi, if you go to Ayodhya, so there are many lodges are developed now, okay. So in those days and Swami Ramdas Guruji period and the Sadhuram period and all, they are living that years and all. There was no any development of any other places, okay. So now Swami Ramdas Guruji was stayed in the veranda of Dharmastalam. Dharmastalam means it's not a place of Dharmasala. It's a, what we can say, place of Dharma, like Dharmasala means Dharma means service. Shala means education. And now education we can say. Shala means Dharma. Dharma means service. Shala. It's a study, education, okay. The service plus education. So Dharmasala means, in Sanskrit word it will say Dharmastalam, okay. Not in the Karnataka state. Now we are saying, no, I will go to Dharmasthala and they worship the God that sent from the God. So that is a place, but the Dharmasala means here, real meaning is service. Dharma means what we can say, helping plus education. Shala means education. So Swami Ramdas Guruji was spent the night at the veranda. So in those days, in the school, Dharmasala means one school of the outside, one school is there, okay. Those years the school was like, all schools are not built like now, okay. It's full of only developing. Like in the all schools are, all village schools are in the heart. If you see the olden movies and all, you see how the schools will be. So that time it was there. So that time what happened means after reaching the Dharmasala, so after the Anandapuri, Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram spent the night in the school, okay, school outside, okay, not the school inside. Dharmasala means the school education, school. School outside the veranda is there. So in the night they spend the night on the stayed in that place. In that place. Next morning, both went up to a large tank. So previously, always Swami Ramdas Guruji take a bath in only that tank. And that time was very cold. The climate of the Jagannath Puri was very cold. Even that also Swami Ramdas Guruji was to take a bath and refresh in the only tank. Assume that if the city was cold, okay, for example, America nowadays and all, snow climate, I heard someone else by saying someone else. If you in America, if you take cold water from swimming pool or any other, what do you feel? Oh, it's very cold, it's shivering. I can't able to tolerate to bath in this pond or bath in this tank. So Swami Ramdas Guruji was take a bath in one big tank. So big tank, how the water will be, you all know. It's very cold, not any hot. But the climate of the Jagannath Puri was cold and very great. So next morning, both went up to a large tank outside the city and finishing bath. Okay. So Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram take a bath when a very large tank with the cold climate, they all bath and refreshment was over. Okay. Finishing bath and after ablution, Daga steps to the famous temple of Jagannath. So after finishing bath, the Daga towards going to Jagannath temple. Okay, Jagannath Puri famous temple. The beautiful white dome of which was visible high up in the sky from any place of the precious city. The temple was very high, okay, very high. So while seeing from station itself the temple circle was shown, okay, the temple symbol was shown. That way Swamiji expressed. Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed. Now the Sadhuram and the Swami Ramdas Guruji found themselves at the great door of the temple. Finally, Swami Ramdas Guruji and the Sadhuram reached the temple. That time what happened means, but how to gain entrance. So that time, finally Sadhuram and the Swami Ramdas Guruji reaching the entrance of the temple, but they are confusing how to go inside the temple. They are searching the route, okay. They are searching how to get, why is the exact entrance of going inside the temple. So that time what happened? Let's see. How to get in, then the doorway was completely blocked Okay, that time the door, near the door, it was full crowd. Okay, many devotees are coming and worshipping. No, worshipping Jagannath Puri temple. No, so that time when Sadhiram and Swami Ramdas Guru and Sadhiram went to Jagannath Puri to worship the temple. And finally reached the end of the temple. That time what happened means it was a very heavy crowd. So no one was able to go inside the temple. So if you ask him that, even during any festival, okay, any festival, that time, if many devotees are coming, many people are coming to temple, what happens? It will become a rush. And I will go, I will go, I will go, I will go. So much errors will happen. So that way, Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadham also faced this situation. Nowadays, Sadhram and Swami Ramdas Guruji found themselves at the great door of the temple. But how to gain entrance? The doorway was completely blocked up by the rushing crowd of pilgrims. The pilgrims. There was a good deal of elbowing and pushing and kicking in the thick and struggling mass of humanity. Oh wow, Ram, what is this? So in that temple, many of them are kicking. Hey, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. Hey, go. I see. Hey, I want to go. No coming thing. I see. So that happened. Okay. So in those days and all, in nowadays and all, we are following queue system. In those years and all, there was no any other queue. Okay, those years was British rule. No, so no other queue. Many people are crowded in the temple and pushing and saying, yeah, I will go, I will go, I will go, I will go. Don't come. I came only first, then only you have to go. So that only and that happened. Okay. That only and happened. So that way Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhram faced. But in that temple one good man is there. Let's see upcoming part. Let's see in remaining paragraph. Good deal of elbowing, pushing and kicking in the thick and struggling mass of humanity. So humanity was suffering at that time. Looking in the state of things, Swami Ramdas Guruji with hands joined in solution. Spoke thus, so Swami Ramdas Guruji was seeing this type of situation happening. Now at that time Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed the word of from. Let's see what Swami Ramdas Guruji says. O Ram, how can poor slave gain access in the rush of men and obtain the leadership? There appears to be no chance for him, a weak and helpless fakir. So Swami Ramdas Guruji realized and expressed the feeling of love. O Ram, how can a poor slave can gain access in the rush of men and obtain thy darshan? So Swami Ramdas Guruji is saying, Ram, how can every man and woman or ladies can get the darshan by this situation? How can you solve this situation, Ram? Swami Ramdas Guruji expressing. There appears to be no chance for him. So in this situation they are not able to possible to go inside the temple and get darshan. In this situation, you are weak and helpless fakir. So there is no any any person to help in that situation. It's a very critical and severe situation. Sai help. Okay. So that's why Swami Ramdas Guruji expressing the words of Ram, Ram by saying such a wonderful quote. Scarcely while these words are dead, when from the crowd at the entrance, uh, the words said by Swami Ramdas Guruji, no, that was heard by Lord Ram. In the form of Lord Ram, one person came and helped Swami Ramdas Guruji. Let's see what happened. So, scarcely while these words are uttered, when from the crowd at the entrance, out came a tall Brahmin, and approaching him. A tall Brahmin boy was coming to Swami Ramdas Guruji and approaching to him. Swami Ramdas Guruji took him by the hand, led him to the door, and using all his strength, he blessed himself to the thick crowd and making a passage, conducted the bewildered Swami Ramdas Guruji along with him. So now what's happening is a real surprise happened to Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram. Okay, so in that critical situation and the asada situation, what happened means, so one one person who looks like tall, he was a Brahmin. Okay, he was a Brahmin boy. Brahmin boy means like a temple priest. Okay, temple priest, or any other devotee of Jagannath Puri, God. And approaching towards those Swami Ramdas Guruji, okay, took him by the tall Brahmin boy took Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram in hand itself to go to the temple inside with heavy rush, with heavy rush. The Brahmin boy helped Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram by taking both of them in hands. So that's like you see, Hanuman, Lord Hanuman during Ramayana, while crossing to Lanka, when all Rams, when Lord Rama and Lord Lakshmana was reached the Lanka, that time what happened means that time to safely followed and overcome Lord Sita from Lord Ravana, So that's why Hanuman took Lord Rama in one hand, Lord Lakshmana in one hand and flyingly reached Lanka border. That's why this Brahmin boy took Swami Ramdas Guruji in one hand and took Sadhuram in another hand. So the Brahmin person took both of them in hand and they go towards the temple inside with heavy rush, crowd rush. Took him by the hand, led him to the door. Using all his strength, he blessed himself through the thick crowd and making a passage on the conductor. And the bewildered Swami Ramdas Guruji along with him. It all appeared like a dream. So Swami Ramdas Guruji assumed, realized that it's a dream or real. Swami Ramdas Guruji had now become unconscious of his body and belong to the communion with the Almighty Ram. So Lord Ram only sent it. So Lord Ram only says this verse. Okay, why? How can we get darshan of Jagannath Puri temple with the heavy thick cloud? So how they poor? So Swami Ramdas Guru expressed the words now, words of Lord Ram, and asking help from Lord Ram. So that words and all heard by Lord Ram in the form of Lord Ram. One Brahmin by helped Swami Ramdas Guru and Swami Ram. So that what happened means. Swami Ramdas Guruji, now Ramdas Guruji become unconscious, okay? Unconscious and surprise himself. Oh, it's a dream or real? It's a dream or real? Real. So it's all making it's all done by Lord Ram. So Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed the feelings of this situation. This incident happened after this incident happened. In about 5 minutes, he was standing before the big idol of Jagannath. So after 5 minutes, Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram was standing near the idol of Jagannath Puri temple. Direct darshan. Okay, direct darshan. Like Hanuman Swami Hanuman Guruji took Lord Ram, Lord Lakshmana in hand to reach Lanka. No, same way the Brahmin boy also took like this, and now Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram become unconscious, and now they were standing in front of the main god idol, main god idol of Jagannath Puri. The Brahmin still holding him by the hand. Assume that the Brahmin was still holding by this hand. Okay, this hand, Swami Ramdas Guru, this hand, Sadhuram. So they are holding, holding and Swami Ramdas Guru was sitting and Sadhuram was sitting. I am the Brahmin, no, I was holding, see Guruji, see. Lord was there. So he comes near to the Lord again. See Swamiji. We are saying, Swami Ramdas Guruji also worshipping God. So it was really amazing experience of Swami Ramdas Guruji. This over, the Brahmin took over. This over. After that, after the darshan of Swami, Lord, after the darshan of Lord, main Lord from Jagannath Puri, now that was over. The Brahmin took him for the round of the temple. So the Brahmin was took Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram to guide and see and to guide to them and both of them are looking around the temple environment of Jagannath Puri. Okay, both of them, both Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram was seeing around the temple with by the guide of this Brahmin boy sent by Lord Ram. Okay. O Ram, what words can convey? Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed the feelings of Ram. Okay. O Ram, what words can convey? Thy kindness to thy slave, all glory to thee. All along, while going round, he was immersed in strange ecstasy, tears flowing down properly from his eyes. So now Sadhuram was feeling very emotional because the Brahmin by helped for getting darshan and took his hands, both of them. No, the Sadhuram and was very feeling emotional to the Brahmin by time. How to thank you very much. What words can express to say about you. So the tears are coming by Sadhana. Okay. Sadhana Swami Ramdas Guru also. Tears profusely from his sight. What the indescribable. Oh, one moment of the existence. Outweigh all the pleasures of the world. A few minutes later, he and the Brahmin guide were out again at the very place where from he had been fetched. Here, procuring from some vessel that is boiled rice, the Brahmin put it into the mouth of Swami Ramdas Guruji. Here, procuring some food, boiled rice, the Brahmin put it in the mouth of Swami Ramdas Guruji. What? Yeah, fantastic. No? It's really a practical one. But you imagine. Now my work is over, said he, and was going inside the temple and leaving him. But before he did so, Ramdas Guruji was somehow impelled to put him a question. Brother, how was it you were kind to a wandering sadhu whom you took him to the temple of Darshan? Jagannath alone can answer your question. Replied the Brahmin, no sooner did I see you than a strange and sudden desire seized me to take you in and get you the darshan of Jagannath. Why I did all this I cannot explain. It was all the work of God, certainly Ram work. Okay, what happened? Once again I will read, okay? What the indescribable. Oh, one moment of that existence. Outweigh the all pleasures of the world. A few moments later, he and the Brahmin guy were out again at the very place. So, now Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram got a fantastic darshan of Jagannath from the Brahmin sent by Lord Ram. Okay. Now Swami Ramdas Guruji. So Swami Ramdas Guruji was on interest and wished to eat any food. So whoever gave food that one day, Swami Ramdas Guruji eat the food on his head. But here the what Brahmin person did means, okay. Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed what an indescribable. Oh, one moment of existence. Swami Ramdas Guruji was surprised. What happens really to me? Can I go and see the darshan? Can I get darshan? I am really expressed. It's all Lord Ram only make this. Send a kind person, and they get there and guide me and they support me to go inside the temple and see the darshan. It's all Lord Ram wish. It's all Lord Ram makes me to happen this incident. It was a very wonderful incident. So this incident was explained by Swami Ramdas Guruji. So Swami Ramdas Guruji was enjoyable and surprised in this incident happened. So what happened means so now the Brahmin boy went outside, okay. Went outside of the temple and bought prasadam, okay. When bought prasadam in temple prasadam, that is boiled rice, okay. In those days, boiled rice. white taste, okay, that was given to them, that was given and given to the mouth of Swami Ramdas, okay. And that Brahmin Bhai gave food in the mouth of Swami Ramdas Guruji. What they put into the Swami Ramdas Guruji, and the Brahmin Bhai put boiled rice into the mouth of Swami Ramdas Guruji. What their excellent experience. It's really a practical man. So now the Brahmin person is said, so okay, my work is over. Then my work is over. So Swami Ramdas Guruji said, my work is over. He and was going into he and was going inside the temple, leaving him. Okay. So Swami Ramdas Guruji said to Brahmin, Brahmin, my work is over. Brahmin understood, my work is over. So I am leaving. Okay, I am leaving. So but before that, before leaving, Swami Ramdas Guruji want to ask one question to that Brahmin boy, because he one day took both of them in the hands, no, hands and helped them, no. So Swami Ramdas Guruji want to ask one question to that Brahmin boy. Okay, the question was, brother, how was it you were a kind of wandering sadhu whom you took into the temple of Darshan? Brother, Tambi, in Tamil we say Tambi, எப்படி இருந்தது சொன்னோம். தமிழ் பேச தம்பி, இந்த இந்த அனுபவத்தை நான் எப்படி எப்படி உணர்னு எனக்கு தெரியலை. ஆனால் எனக்கு நீ உதவி செஞ்சது எனக்கு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு அற்புதமான உணர்வாக நான் பார்க்குறேன். That's why the Swami Ramdas Guruji asked one question, asked experience and feelings to the Brahmin boy. Okay, so what I say in Tamil, that's right. Okay, Swami Ramdas Guruji was really surprised in this moment. Oh, what happened to me? What happened to me? It's really a great experience. Swami Ramdas Guruji realized. And want to ask, Thambi, in Tamil, I will explain. Tamil translation, okay? In Thambi, நீ எப்படி என்னை கோவிலுக்குள்ளே வச்சுட்டு போய் என்னை தரிசனத்தை காமிச்ச, எப்படி இருந்தது என் அனுபவம் ரொம்ப அற்புதமானது, எப்படி எனக்கு உதவி பண்ணணும்னு தோணிச்சு. ஸோ this way the question asked, okay, brother, was it you are kind to a wandering sadhu whom you took into the temple of Darshan? So Swami Ramdas Guruji asked, why you are, because the Brahmin boy did not know Swami Ramdas Guruji. They both are unknown to each other. But why, what way you are makes me help to get darshan and go inside the temple with the situation of heavy crowds. How it will happen to help me in this situation? So the Brahmin boy said only one answer. Okay. So Swami Ramdas Guruji asked, why are you helping to me? That's very simple ask question to Brahmin boy. The Brahmin boy said only one answer. It's all Jagannath. So Jagannath Lord only. Lord makes this person in the form of God to help the Swami Ramdas Guruji and the Sadhuram to get the darshan of Jagannath. by taking his Brahmin person hands. So to Jagannath Lord only you get the darshan. The Brahmin boy said to Swami Ramdas Guruji and the Sadhuram. Replied the Brahmin, no sooner did I see you than a stain and a sudden desire seized me to take you in get you revelation of Jagannath. So that time, no, previous before not get the door was fully filled with entire count. No, that day Swami Ramdas Guruji was feeling very sad. Oh, in this situation, how can I get the stand? How can I go inside the temple and see the Jagannath Lord? So that feelings are there in Swami Ramdas Guruji's mind. So that time what happened means he asked Swami Lord Ram, okay, hey, how can they poor? So he asked Lord Ram to get the solution of this. Suddenly, so in the form of Lord Ram, the Brahmin person came and he replied the answer of Swami Ramdas. Okay, Swami Ramdas Guruji. Swami Ramdas Guruji, I see you look like a stain and desire, okay? So you look like stain, oh I want to go, I want to see the sun, I want to see the sun. See me, okay? While looking at Swamiji's desire and stain, that seized this Brahmin boy to get both of them the darshan of Jagannath. So that's why the Brahmin boy replied to the question of replied the answer of Swami Ramdas' question which asked to him. Okay. Why I did all this, I cannot explain. So the Brahmin boy said, well, don't ask any question. Why I did to you harm? Why I did this? I cannot explain. It was all the work of God. Certainly Ram works here. So it's all only the work of Ram, the work of God. So God only makes this Brahmin boy to get Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram the darshan of Jagannath temple with a big crowd of devotees. So hence Swami Ramdas Guruji get a fantastic spiritual, gorgeous, fantastic spiritual experience in Jagannath Puri to Lord Ram and in the form of Lord Ram in the form of comes in the form of Brahmin person. Okay, so these are things happen in Jagannath Puri of Swami Ramdas Guruji's in Ghost of God journey. So the next chapter is called Christ, a messenger of God. So this chapter we will discuss in next satsang on any other day. So happy good night to all of us. So today's satsang explanation was very simple. Okay, what happened in Jagannath Puri? Let's recall. Okay, on the evening, Swami Ramdas Guruji went to reach Jagannath Puri. That time what happened means near the school veranda, they stayed both Sadhuram and Swami Ramdas Guruji stayed in the night. Okay, after the next morning, they saw one big tank. In that big tank, both Sadhuram and Swami Ramdas Guruji bathed and refreshed out. After that, what happened means they went to they reached the famous temple of Jagannath Puri. Okay, Jagannath temple they reached. In that moment, what happened means they reached near the entrance of the door. That time, every pilgrims, okay, every pilgrims crowd was surrounded and rushed. Okay, now all people saw pulling and kicking in a struggling manner. Okay. That time what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji calls Lord Ram, okay, why this happened? So he asking question to Lord Ram, and he gave the solution of this and incident, okay. Kindly order, can so Swami Ramdas Guruji really felt that in this situation I can't be able to get the darshan of Jagannath. So kindly help me, Lord Ram, Lord Ram, Lord Ram. So praying and asking, Swami Ramdas Guruji praying and there asking the question to Lord Ram. So that's what I told to the Brahmin boy, okay, Brahmin person, okay. So the Brahmin person took both of them, both Sadhuram and the Sadhu. Swami Ramdas Guruji in the hands to go inside the temple with heavy crowd, heavy crowd. That time what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram standing near in the front of the main temple idol. Okay, Jagannath. Finally, Swami Ramdas Guruji and there Sadhuram got the darshan to the Brahmin by sent by Lord Ram. Okay. So now Swami Ramdas Guruji was become unconscious about how it happened, whether it is a dream or real. So these are the things are happen today now, whether it is a dream or real. So these are the things are expressed himself by Swami Ramdas Guruji and they express Lord Ram and they express thanks to Lord Ram happening this wonderful situation to them. Then what happened means the Swami Ramdas Guruji was likely to ask one question to that Brahmin Bhai. The Brahmin Bhai said, it's all Swamiji asked, okay, why you want to help me, help them, okay? Why you want to help me and the Sadhuram? Okay, these are the questions asked by Swami Ramdas. But the Brahmin Bhai said, okay, Brahmin person said, it's all Jagannath, okay? So Jagannath to Lord form, and then Brahmin Bhai helped. Then the Brahmin Bhai said, don't ask, okay? Don't ask why did they eat all this, okay? It's all the work of God. The law certainly Ram's work, okay? So the law and Brahmin Bhai comes in the form of Lord Ram and he helped Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadhuram to get the darshan of Jagannath in Jagannath Puri place. So this is the topic we discussed in today's satsang. The next topic we will discuss in next satsang on any other day. Thank you, Hari Om. Good night to all of us. Thank you, Hari Om. Good night to all of us. Have a good sleep to all of us. Thank you.